Yo guys, what's going on? So I actually wanted to talk a little bit about Recovery 4 because I'm sure there was a lot of surprises to you guys. A lot of them were surprises to me too. But nonetheless, I still can't thank you guys enough for the ratings on it. You guys broke, I think, 10,000 likes on it. So honestly, thank you guys. But the first surprise I want to talk about was the edit. And I'm sorry if you guys do end up hearing a saw in the background, the neighbors are moving. I tried switching rooms, but it's still picking it up, so I don't know if it's going to pick it up through this video. But if it does, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, the first surprise is obviously Agony and the whole edit. What I was under the impression was that Agony was doing it, but because his computer's been really fucked up lately, recently he handed it down to Fenya, and I didn't know about it. So it was more or less just a lack of communication between us. So the entire time that I had been hyping up Agony in videos, it turns out that Fenya was doing it, which is something that I wasn't aware of. So because of that, that was a surprise to me. I only found out about a week and a half ago. But still, I mean, that was it. Still, Fenya did a good job on it. I really liked it. But that was just the surprise. I'm sure there's a lot of people that were really expecting Agony to do it, and I was too. But yeah, no, nonetheless, Fenya still did a good job. The second surprise, or not really surprise, but it was more or less the thing I wanted to talk about was, I guess, clips as far as it goes. There's two parts to it. One, not all the clips were used that I sent in. There were still a lot that were left out, which is both a good and a bad thing, because one, I mean, bad thing, it makes the Taj shorter. And obviously Recovery Series is more or less like the yearly Taj that I'll do. So I made it shorter, but nonetheless, it still means there's still a lot of good clips that I still have that haven't been seen or used. So what my focus was, and Loams actually likes this idea too, is now just to focus for this next 21 days before Advanced Warfare comes out on the dual Taj. So I put my best clips from whatever wasn't used in Recovery 4 into the dual Taj as well, which is just going to make it even better. So honestly, I'm not going to talk about it too much more, but me and Loams' dual Taj will probably be one of our best things we ever do. You guys will really enjoy it. Pride's going to do a very, very nice edit to it. But that was just another thing. Another part of clips that I wanted to talk about was the MW3 clips. There was a lot of clips on Hard Hat, which is something that a lot of the MW3 type players really didn't enjoy. And, you know, for the most part, I can see why. You guys play MW3, but I'm not really an MW3 player. I play it just to have fun, and I use the clips that I want. That's why it's my Taj. But nonetheless, I still see why some of the clips got shit on for it. Some of them were not, I guess, the best standards as far as MW3 goes. But, you know, nonetheless, it was my Taj. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the one that sent in the clips. So I just don't understand why there was a few MW3 players that kind of bitched about it. I mean, yeah, you MW3 is your game, but that's like me calling somebody out on a Black Ops 2 clip, because Black Ops 2 is my game. It's the game that I play the most. It's just MW3 is more of a game that I played for fun. So I'm sorry that the MW3 clips didn't meet the standards that some of you guys wanted. But nonetheless, I'm still happy with the Black Ops 2 clips. They were fine for me. The one other thing I wanted to mention was, I guess from now until Advanced Warfare, besides the dual Taj, there was still a lot of clips that were not used from Recovery 4. So what I was going to do, and I'm sure FaZe won't mind this at all, is just to spread some of whatever clips I don't send for the dual Taj to Loams, to just divide those into two more really high standard episodes, and hopefully get those up before Advanced Warfare, because I know Advanced Warfare is probably a game, whether or not it's good or bad, that I'm going to play like crazy. I'm going to try to bust my ass off on clips there. So hopefully you guys will see me in that first few days with an episode up on FaZe. But as far as that, I just want to say a big thanks to, obviously, Fenya for the edit, and for all of you guys that watched it and actually did enjoy it. Sorry it didn't meet the demands of everyone, but, you know, nonetheless, I don't think any montage will ever meet the wants and desires of every single player. It just won't happen. So anyone that did enjoy it, I'm glad you guys did. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys.